Hello, everyone, friends, fans, and family of the Judy TV show. This is the Judy TV show where I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues. My name is Judith. Guys, I want to quickly react to the trending or latest news of the man, is it True Story with Mia or something on Facebook that came and was talking trash about AY, May Duchie, and Ray Warri Pekin. When I saw that video, I was like, how can such a matured man be talking like this? Until I now discovered that he has a track record of doing this to people. It's not even AY. AY is not even the first person. He did it to Very Dark Man. He did it to MC Mbakara. He did it to Ray Warri Pekin. And then AY. And then May. So he has a track record of doing that to people. And I'm like, what kind of a human being is this? Such a matured man. You just set up your camera and then all you could just be doing is running somebody down with false and lies and something that is not true at all. How? How? And you're talking about that you want views, you want to pay your house rent. What wickedness is that one? Okay, your house rent and views is much more important than somebody's reputation. Do you know how long it took AY to build up? Or those people you have been rubbishing? Not only AY said. Do you know how long? It's just because it's AY that now decided to sue him or to petition against him. Okay, how could you have been doing that at this your age, at this stage of your life? What kind of house? Do you know that if you had even asked AY outrightly to give you money for your house rent, maybe he would have helped you if you had reached out to him. Than this way you have decided to rob it. Look at what you're saying. Even for May this year that you're dragging, hasn't this woman suffered enough? Hasn't she suffered? Judy Austin is doing her worst, Yul is doing his worst, and then you will now come and be dragging a woman innocently. For what? There has never been. AY was the first person that helped me by linking her up to her sister, his sister-in-law, who is the owner of Misiano skincare brand. And that was where May now started influencing for them. And anywhere May is going to go to, in respect with regards to that Misiano skincare influencing, AY's wife must be there. Even when they travel to Asaba, the owner of Misiano skincare was there. AY's wife was there because he also has a show in Asaba, so he too was there. He has never been alone with May, nowhere. So how did you come about this? And just got up and you started rubbishing somebody. And this is not even the first time you did it. You did it to MC, to the extent that you spoke against his daughter that you know that has a challenge. There are certain things you don't use to for cloud chasing, for God's sake. There are certain things you don't use for, if it is even need for you to do that. What kind of views are you looking for? What kind of views are you looking for? Whatever number of views you have on Facebook, there are people that you're better than. So why would you now come and be telling lies about and talking to people, with something that mocking them? That's the very word, mocking them. Like that is MC in Bakara that you are mocking. And the guy now said he's going to come after you. There are certain things you don't do, okay? If it is even somebody who is a much younger person than you, it will have been like, okay, maybe the person is, exhibiting a lack of wisdom. But for you, a matured man like you, and then you're now coming out to beg, so that what will happen? So that what will happen? Then if you did it to MC Mbaka, you did it to Very Dark Man, you did it to Ray Warri Pekin, and then you are still begging for what now? I want to understand. Ray Warri Pekin, I don't think she has even heard it. Maybe her fans has not even tagged her. Because by the time she will react, oh, it will be a different ball game altogether. I just saw this and I was like, what is this nonsense? When we are even saying that, okay, let it be that on the social media, people should learn to not be wicked to people, not to say wrong things to people about people, and so on and so forth, so that we can better our social media space. And then somebody like you, a matured man like you, an early person like you, will just come and be talking like this. How? The day you did that video, how did you sleep in the night, knowing that you put out there a very false information, a defamation of character to so many people, and you have a track record of doing this? You just have a track record of it. This is not the first time you're doing it. You're just saying something that is wrong. Maybe you say, okay, because AY's wife made a post and all that. Okay, now that she has apologized to her husband, so what is now going to happen? You're also now apologizing. And meanwhile, she didn't even mention her husband. She didn't mention her husband. But even if she had mentioned her husband, does it now warrant you saying what you said? Does it now warrant you saying what you said? When you and Judy Austin was dating, they dated for close to 10 years. He committed adultery. Before Sadiq pregnancy now came in, Sadiq now came in, and then he now decided to go and then sharply convert it to a makeshift marriage because his father didn't go with him. None of his family members went with him to go and pay the bride price of Judy Austin. And the southeastern part of the Nigeria where they are from, it is not done like that. So you should get your facts right. I know we're on this social media, to like make it, but at the same time, try as much as possible to get your facts right rather than coming to say that is very serious and very serious one at that. And the challenge I even have is that if it is even just this AYO, okay, you have just said okay, maybe because of the post that the wife made, but you have a track. I now saw that you have a track record of doing this because MC Mbaka is now threatening. MC Mbaka, who wouldn't threaten? If you can speak to that guy about his daughter that has a health challenge, then such a matured man like you, I'm sure you are married, I'm sure you have children, and then you woke up in the morning, you decided to run another man, to mock another man that the child has a child. You think the guy likes it like that? You think he's happy about that? If he knows what to do so that everything can be normal with his children, you think he wouldn't do that? Then for a matured man like you to now to come and be mocking him. The other day you descended on a very dark man, one of the people you also rubbish. You decided on a very dark man. You were just saying all manner of things. What kind of views are you looking like that? What kind of views are you looking like that? Can't you carve a niche for yourself and say, okay, maybe you'll be talking good about people. Let people know you for that. Before you know it, you'll start trending on that. Instead of you defaming people like this. And you not once, not twice, not thrice. Like I said, real worry Pekin, I don't think she has even seen you. By the time she will see it, then you see another one altogether. Because she won't take it. Do you know what it means? That thing is enough to break her home. That thing you said is enough to break her home. I'm talking about what you don't know. You have evidence, if they say bring evidence now, you don't have evidence, then you start saying you are sorry. There are certain things that people don't do, you take it to an extreme. It was just like the other day that he said he did a prank, MC, what's his name now, that did a prank on Blessing CEO. There are certain things you do, take it to the extreme. When you get that views on another person, you get the views on another person's heart, on another person's pain. How do you feel about it? If you're smiling to the bank or you're crying to the bank, which one? I just don't understand it. Now you're all over the place. I am sorry, I'm sorry. You are saying that I'm sorry, but the person you said the thing to, you don't know how that thing has really affected him. You don't know because there are people that AY want to believe. There are people that AY is influencing for. You don't know whether that thing is going to affect it. There are also certain things he's doing. You don't know how it's going to affect. He produced a movie recently. You don't know whether that thing is going to affect it. At the end of the day, this guy will just be suffering for somebody who just sat down somewhere and said, because you're looking for house rent. Which house rent? You should have gone to the bank now to go and borrow money. At least they know you as a content creator, not that with time, maybe you make out money or you'll be paying them instrumentally or whatever. If that is your reason why you should be defaming people's character. Okay, that is not enough reason, honestly. That is just not enough reason. People are not happy with you, and you can see the reaction of people. It's not fair. That's not how to go about this thing. That's just not how to go about it. If something is on social media, yes, you comment, but for you now to just fabricate lies on your own, and then you are just pushing it and pushing it like that with your boches, you are just this that. Hey, yeah. Now wow, now wow, this one tire me. I'm telling you. You are just apologizing to him now. Sorry, sorry. And if he doesn't forgive you now, it will now look as if he's a wicked person. Uncle AY, well, if you want to forgive him, I wouldn't say you shouldn't forgive him because you're a Christian and all that. If you want to forgive him, there's nothing wrong in that. But get him to sign an undertaking, that he will not run this kind of a thing down again. Let him sign an undertaking and then send it to one or two blogs, if not Insta blog Niger, or on his own post, on his own page. Let him post all those things there so that people will see it, and then he will now know that this is a serious matter. Before you talk about any person, you'll find out if it is something the person did for real. You can talk about it. But for you to now just sit up and then you fabricate things about people, okay? I mean, it's not human at all. And coming from such a mature elderly man, it's not human. It's not human. Guys, you saw his post that photos that I put before this video. Is he not a matured man? Is he not of age for him to be behaving like this? This is not fair now. This is not proper. If Uncle Ewa, like I said, well, if you want to forgive him, well, what can you do? You can't kill him, Yes, I know if you decide to fall on him, well, that man might not survive it, as in, if you sue him now and then they jail him and all that, okay? If you want to forgive him, that's okay as a Christian, okay? Now that at least he has said that it's not true and people now know that it's not true. But let him do a retraction video, number one, and then let him write an undertaking. That's just my own, so that he won't continue. Since he has a track record of doing this, because he has been doing it to other people. MC Mbakara, to him to be mocking him. Forget about dark man, or maybe you say, because a very dark man, by the time he will respond to him, he will not like it. Because very dark man, trust him. He will tell him the way he is very, very well. You understand? The real Worry Pekin has not even said anything. Like I said, I don't think she has seen this video. By the time she will see it and react, it will be a different ballgame altogether. But generally, guys, this does not warrant it. I don't know why. I don't know why bad things trend faster. I don't know why. And instead of us to find a way of correcting this thing by trying to make sure that what we put out there at least is close to the truth. The reason why I say it's close to the truth is that you might not have the very far, but at least let it be that there's something that happened. But this one, the Gabadaya, nothing like that. And then you just woke up in the morning and then as a matured man like that, you're putting out such a thing, not minding how this thing is going to affect that person because of his influencing job, because of his connections and what have you. It's not a proper thing now. It's not. Please, this is not the best way to go about it. I beg us, please. Let's learn to be doing this in the right way. The money will still come, the influence will still come, But let it not be that we go about it in negative. Let it not be on the pains of another. That's just the summary of what I'm trying to say here. So, Uncle, AY and every other person, maybe even real worry Pokin, very dark man, MC Bakar, if you people decide to forgive him, there's nothing wrong in that, okay? Since he has accepted that he made a mistake and all that. But I don't even think he has apologized to. I think it's only AY he has apologized to. So if it's only AY, that means you are now saying that those other people, maybe because they didn't threaten you, because they didn't see you. I don't know whether that is the message that the man is trying to pass across. But whatever thing, if he now says that he's sorry, Uncle AY, if he decides to forgive him, then let him put up a counter post countering what he said, that what he said is wrong, that he said the wrong thing. Okay, what he said is not true. And then let him now write an undertaking. Let him write an undertaking that he won't run his mouth again to defame somebody's character like this again. I think it's better to checkmate one or two things. Guys, I don't know what you people think. Honestly, when I saw this, I was like, no, this thing is getting out of hand. It's not. There are ones that you hear, you just know that, just like Uncle Moses Bliss, that put out his engagement this thing there that is so wonderful, and then he's now saying that his wedding is private. I saw a guy that say private as now. How would it be private? Number one, you're a public figure. You have now made your wife a public figure, and you show us the video of your engagement. So how do you want to now say that it's a public? People will just see it and wish you well. It's not as if, and the person that even posted it did not mean bad. That one is a good one or something, and it's already out there on the social media. That's a different thing from what this other man has done. Okay, even if he insists that he wants it to be private and all that, he cannot be. He cannot be private. Even the TV stations will carry it, and then some content creators from Ghana will also carry it. So somehow it will still be on the social media, but at least it's for good. And then it's already there. He put it out there initially. The engagement that was so wonderful. But for this other man that just on his own fabricated this lies and everything, that's the one I'm not comfortable with, honestly. So, guys, I don't know what you people think. Let me know in the comment section what you think and how you think. Suggest how you think this thing can be, handled. Not just only this man, but for people that might be coming up with dragging people like this and then defaming people's character up and down like this. Give me suggestions at the comment section. What you think, how you think this should better be handled or could better be handled. I appreciate you guys for always being there for me. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to leave your comment at the comment section.